I come to talk to you people today because I'm trying to figure out something. I'm trying to figure out what's going on in your minds. Why you don't see a problem with the state of affairs in the world at large. Now, what do I mean by state of affairs? If you don't have a peace of mind in your own homes, if you don't have a peace of mind just walking in the streets minding your business, what's going on? Why don't you care enough about that? Not until you get knocked in your head one day do you even feel like there are victims. And that is a reality. Victims are a reality. We can bury our heads in the sand. We can pretend that it's not happening. But every single day we're looking at things that instill fear in us. Now, I don't know about you guys. I don't want to live in fear. But when I see people getting knocked upside the head, put in comas, robbed, people going through their pockets, when I see stuff like that, it is troubling and it is downright frightening in some cases. What do you think I would do? You think I'm not going to use my handgun in a situation where my life is being threatened? Am I supposed to hug the person who's trying to offend me, the person who may take my life for something not even worth losing it over? That's what we're dealing with today, people. That is the reality that I speak about. I'm trying to warn people. I'm trying to get people to be prepared. I'm trying to get people to be thinking about these things. Because when you're not thinking about them, once they approach you, you don't know what to do. You don't have a reaction plan. You don't have a strategy. I'm just trying to get you people to have your minds working. You're looking at things every day. You're looking at these types of offenders and people every day. You know they exist. They're real. They're out here. You know, there are people who will be willing to go into your homes and where you should have the most peace and safety. There are people who will be willing to go in these places and violate you and your family members and take and pillage. In many cases, you people are murdered in these cases. This is serious stuff. I want you guys to think about these things. You're looking at them, but are you processing what you're looking at? No one wants you to be completely walking around with anxieties and worrying about what's going to happen to you every given moment because you can't control these things. We're not even talking about the Zen-like aspects of living life in the realities. We're not focusing on those. We're talking about physical preparation. That lady who's taking her groceries to the car, she needs to know self-defense techniques in a world like this. In this world, she's going to have to know these things. She may get jumped by a bunch of hoods. Her life may, you know, she may lose her life. That is the reality. You know, when we look at it in a video game or we look at it in a movie or something, it's just something we're looking at. We don't reflect until we're horrified and we're running for our lives or fighting for our lives, and then all of a sudden, it's real. You only get one chance in those moments. You only get one chance to save yourself. That's what I'm talking about. You know, we all have a place to educate each other. We all have a place in this world for a platform to talk about what we need to talk about. What I'm here for is to get you people to think. I'm looking at things. Have I ever thwarted danger? Yeah, I have. There have been some things that have happened to me in life, but there have been many things I have avoided simply by thinking about what I'm getting into. Is what I try to talk to you people about. It's all part of your behavior. I wouldn't be talking about it if it wasn't relative to that, because that is everything. The behavior of those hoods is why we have two injured men, one of them in a coma, may not fighting for his life, may not see tomorrow. That is scary. There was someone sitting somewhere thinking about doing this to a person, to another person. with callous regard for a life. If I don't have something I'll take from you. This is the world that you guys are living in, that I'm living in. You know? Don't ask me to offer you a solution. If you know that you're one of these people who are doing these things and harming other people, you know what the solution is. The solution is to stop the bullshit. See, but it's deeper than just telling someone to stop. It's about what's going on in their minds. That's why I get I get on the psychological stuff. Because it's about what's going on in your head. Y'all got to forgive me. Like I said, I got bugs out here. It's hot. It's all in the mind, though. You know, the psychology of a person, the mental stability and health of a person, right? In some cases, will affect your life. You know, that person's looking to do some harm to someone, and you're right there. You're conveniently right there to become a victim. That's what I want you guys to think about. That's why we need to stop it. We don't want to see funerals. We don't want to see death and destruction, do we? And if we do, that is where the problem lies, in our own minds. What we need to work on. I'm tired of seeing this shit every day. So when I'm armed to the teeth, right? And you people, tell me that I'm overreacting. Am I overreacting? You know? When I vet my groups and the people that I want in my space, when I have to vet these people, why am I doing such things? I'm doing this because I understand that there are so many people who are willing to harm other people at any given time. When there's convenience. These people are bloodsuckers. They live for this shit. We go to work and deal with these people. We go to the gas station and deal with these people. We're in the streets, in the stores, we're dealing with these people everywhere we go. It takes a bunch of us to say that we're going to do something. It's taking that. It's going to take that to create some type of difference that's going to go down. If you guys want to see that day, you're going to have to start somewhere. Because we talk about this a lot. More than we should be talking about. But we do every day. This is just one of many stories that we see every day in the news. It doesn't matter what their propaganda is. If they're trying to create fear, what they're showing you is your bullshit. You should fear yourselves. Should that old lady be afraid? Can people just walk down the street in peace and mind their business without worrying about losing their lives? Is that too much to ask? And if we're living in a world where such things can occur at any given time, we're living in a bad place. That's what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. Now, I'm not necessarily going to give you any tips today. I don't have to. Why? I just wanted to ask you a question. What is happening to our reasoning of what we're processing and what we're allowing and thinking that it's okay? Are we looking at too many contact sports, too many movies or something? Is that what's happening? Where we can't relate. We don't feel sympathy for the victims of people until we get jumped and we want everyone's sympathy. There are some things going on with too many of us that we have to fix. I love bad behavior, folks. What I don't like is when people violate my peace of mind and the peace of mind of others. To make a point of saying that if I can't walk down the street and mind my business without looking over my shoulder consistently or constantly, there's a problem. So once I start arming myself and I start fighting back, and many other people start fighting back, right? Would that be a problem when we start hurting other people? Because see, that's all that's going to happen. All the thing that's going to happen when you people do this is that you're going to make people become resilient. And then once they get stronger and stronger and stronger and resisting your bullshit, they're going to fight back. And once they start fighting back, they're going to start laying you guys out. And there's going to be more violence that's going to come from that. So you just don't understand that trying to be better and do better is a better scenario. That's the better scenario that you want to be in. You want to try to live a better life, but you can't do that when there's constantly danger, when there's constantly fear, that real fears. I'm going to start saying it, real fears, because see, a lot of these people think that this is all perceived. If I believe that I'm not going to get hit in the face today, I won't. That, okay. You can live like that. But see, those guys that were walking, they looked like they were minding their business. They weren't expecting to get jumped and be put in a coma. That's real. You folks, like the videos, share the videos. Till we talk again, y'all have a good day. Take care.